Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Friday, the 20th of August 2021, where in just a few minutes I tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets and the world of economics today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 closed down just 4 points today to finish what turned out to be a pretty ordinary week at 7,461 points. For the 5 sessions, the market ended down 2.2%. Today, the utilities and consumer staples indices did best, while the materials and technology sectors did worst. Among the large caps, Goodman Group was the best, up 2.4%. Aristocrat Leisure, Telstra and CSL all ended up more than 1%. Westpac, National Australia Bank and ANZ all underperformed, as did Afterpay. Golding and Newcrest Mining fell 3%. Cochlear was the worst performer of the top 200 today. Sales of Cochlear's hearing implants have surged, and the group posted a big jump in underlying profit for the last financial year, though it didn't quite meet investor expectations. That triggered a 7.3% slump in the group's share price. Other stocks to lose ground include battery metals groups Lynas Rare Earths, Pilbara Minerals and Orocobre. All were down around 6%. Online marketplace for print-on-demand products Redbubble announced upbeat results yesterday, and its share price jumped 16% today, the best of the top 200. It's now up nearly 40% in just 2 sessions. Kogan.com was another online marketplace to perform strongly today, up 4%. Treasury Wine Estates finished 5.4% better after its higher-than-expected earnings results yesterday. Sydney Airport, which this week knocked back a $30.3 billion bid from a consortium of mostly superannuation funds, said it had lost $97 million for the 6 months to the end of June as international borders remained closed. Its share price fell 0.3%. TPG Telecom reported a halving of profit last financial year, reflecting a dip in mobile revenue and international roaming fees. Its share price also dropped 0.3%. And Stockland reported its best sales volumes in 4 years, thanks to low interest rates and renewed demand for detached homes. The country's largest listed property developer said it expects to continue to grow this financial year, and it lifted its dividend. Its share price fell more than 1% today. The price of iron ore has tumbled further, with the commodity dropping nearly 15% in recent sessions. Concerns about slower economic growth, particularly in China, sent several commodities lower, including oil, copper and some other metals. The big miners have been hard hit by the drop in price, though today did reasonably well. Both BHP and Rio Tinto were lower, while Fortescue was higher. International buyers of iron ore don't need as many Australian dollars to buy the commodity, and that sent the currency lower. It's currently trading around 71.4 US cents. Just quickly recapping Wall Street, the S&P 500 closed 0.1% higher this morning. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 0.2%, and the Nasdaq was 0.5% higher. And finally, the end of the world is nigh, at least for all the blokes in Sydney. Bunnings will close its stores on Monday due to the New South Wales lockdown. So far, the retailer has managed to keep operating, but with 3 days of more than 600 cases of COVID reported in the state and new restrictions introduced, the front doors of Bunnings will temporarily close. Thank God for click and collect. That's it for the afternoon market report for Friday, the 20th of August 2021. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join me tomorrow morning for the weekend edition of the Fear and Greed Business Headlines. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your weekend.